Foreign men being scammed by Filipinas is nothing new. In this episode, I will share a story of an actor who got scammed for $35,000 by a pretty face online in the Philippines. He is from Singapore. In a plot twist worthy of a drama series, a veteran Singaporean actor fell for an online charmer who later turned out to be more of a con artist than his next romantic lead. Mr. Lawrence, 78 years old, lost nearly 1.5 million pesos after he was duped by Mika, a woman he met on a dating site, into investing his money in an online business scam in the Philippines. Mr. Lawrence, who acted in Singapore on television shows, recounted his ordeal in Manila on the January 17th episode of public service program Raffy Tulfo in Action, hosted by Filipino broadcaster turned senator Raffy Tulfo. The show, which airs on local television channel TV5 as well as on YouTube, is hugely popular in the Philippines. On the show, Mr. Tulfo would invite complainants, often regular citizens, to air their grievances on issues ranging from extramarital affairs to labor disputes. Mr. Tulfo would then contact the accused and act as a mediator between the aggrieved parties during the live broadcast. On the show, Mr. Pang said that he met Mika through the dating website called Pinalove. The website is branded as a platform where foreign men can find Filipino girlfriends. Mr. Lawrence admitted that he was quickly charmed by Mika, who seemed to show interest in him, as well as indicated that she liked him during their online chats. After some time, when Mika asked him to invest thousands of dollars to become a reseller of various products for an online platform, he agreed. It was only much later that he realized he was reselling the products on a fake version of a Japanese e-commerce platform. Rakuten. Quote, "Being an old man, when a young lady tells you, 'I like you,' you'd believe her." "That was stupid," Mr. Pang said. Mr. Lawrence. This man's name is Lawrence Pang. So Mr. Pang and Mr. Lawrence are the same. As instructed, he transferred money to Mika's bank account, and she then set up the cryptocurrency and e-commerce platform accounts for him. At first, Mr. Pang resold products quickly, but after 3 days of brisk transactions, the e-commerce platform, he sensed something was wrong when he noticed the system was designed in such a way that resellers were prevented from withdrawing their profits as long as new orders kept flooding in. Quote, "I cannot withdraw my money. The sales kept coming very fast, but I believe that these customers were all fake, generated by the company to prevent me from withdrawing my money," he said. Upon realizing this, he removed all the products from his online store, but the website administrators must have somehow hacked into his account, as the products were made available again and new orders kept piling up. He was stuck, unable to withdraw the money he had sunk into the venture. Quote, "That is the motto of the whole scam. You've been scammed. I'm sorry to say that to you," Mr. Tova told Mr. Pang during the show. Mr. Pang said that much later he managed to do a video call with Mika, hoping to take a screenshot of her actual face, and he did. It then dawned on him that Mika had heavily edited the photos that made him fall for her initially. Mr. Pang was a victim of cyber criminal operating what appeared to be a scam hub somewhere in the country. Philippine National Anti-Cybercrime Group spokeswoman Wallen May said she also spoke on the phone with Mr. Tulfo during the 20-minute episode featuring Mr. Tang. She said scammers usually target lonely but wealthy individuals, pose as their online boyfriend or girlfriends, then convince them to invest in cryptocurrency or other online business ventures. The lieutenant also said that Mr. Pang had traveled to Manila in December in a bid to go after his scammer. Mr. Tulfo's office and the Philippine police are now helping him as he pursues a case against this cyber criminal. She added that the actor submitted documents on January 20th that are needed to seek a cyber warrant from a local court. A cyber warrant can help unmask Mika's true identity by tracing her payment service provider details. Quotes, "We want to remind the public not to easily trust people they just met online. You don't know these people. They can use dummy accounts to make you fall for an investment scam." That is the story of Mr. Lawrence Pang, a Singaporean actor who fell to the scam like many others have. Some of you might laugh inside thinking, how do these men continue to fall for these scammers? Well, initially they don't know these women are scammers, but one red flag should have been a 78-year-old being involved with someone that looks to be in her 20s based off the initial photos. Who would ever think, honestly, realistically, that anyone with that age gap difference would have a proper relationship? If he wanted to simply P for P, he should have done so. But how stupid can one be at that age to think anyone would love them romantically online without ever meeting or having any prior connection and having a 50-year age gap? Makes no sense. However, I bring these stories to you to highlight and demonstrate the different ways they try to scam you. You can call this a scam because it is, however, is also heavily on Mr. Lawrence, who should have known better, especially at his age with all the online information easily available to you. No one in this world will give you anything for free. Don't forget that. Especially as a man, you are nothing but a wallet and an ATM. The sooner you recognize that, the easier you can navigate your emotions, relationships, and your finances. Set aside a budget that goes towards your romantic partners. At some stage, you have to realize that those romantic years are behind you, and now you have to simply settle for a partner who actually accepts you and tolerates you enough to be with you on a regular basis. Remember these things because this channel is not about trying to hurt your feelings or any Pinoy's feelings. It's about demonstrating the truth and the other side of the Philippines that most vloggers don't want to tell you. They make this place seem like it's heaven on earth. Everything good happens here, that the people are the kindest on earth, that everyone treats you with respect, calls you sir. However, they forget to tell you that most of this is superficial. They only do this to get on your good side, to ask you for money later on down the road. Time for our catfish of the day. How do you go from this to this? Actually, there was no need to find a catfish for today, as the scammer themselves clearly is a catfish. One more thing to recognize: never send money online to anyone, despite the amount. However, many men forget this, thinking it's only $100, $200, but they fail to realize that they are one of many people. Also, the person you're talking to oftentimes is not the woman she shows on her photos. Best comment from yesterday's video of why does my Filipino family always want to milk me is from Roger. Says, my girlfriend don't like me to meet her family anymore because they pressure her on money every time we meet them, so I don't go there anymore. Excellent. Seems you found a woman that actually cares about you. Perhaps you treat her well, so this is her way of repaying you back, and she does not want to feel the pressure. Oftentimes, it is not the woman. She must be happy with you. However, her family, siblings, extended family recognize that she is with a potential bank account, a wallet, and they pressure her into asking you for money for things that they may or may not need. Do not tolerate this. Anytime you are unhappy in a relationship, always remember that you are the one that holds the purse strings. Let them know who is the boss. The worst comment is from Richard, who says, look, if I'm in my 70s, I'm alone, I have money, why not have the best time I can in my last years? Like, if the money is there, spend it. I don't want to live as a man that needs around the clock care. If that's what it came down to, I will shut my own lights off. You do not understand the purpose of these videos, Richard. It's not about saving your money or not spending your money or giving it to a woman. It's about being taken advantage of. It's about spending the money on someone that truly cares about you. That is the difference between these stories and this channel and other YouTuber vloggers. I am not telling you not to take care of your loved ones. I am telling you to be aware of the deception. the fraudulent activities, the lies, the cheating. So, you work hard for your money all your life. Why not spend it on someone that truly cares about you? That is my purpose of these videos. The culture, the family, the mindset of many Filipinas are not what you should be spending your money on. If you want to spend your money on some pretty young thing, then do that and be aware of it. Do not let your heart and your mind be treated like this, like crap, like it's worthless with zero consideration for your feelings. Then simply P for P. Go ahead, buy whatever you want. No one is telling you what to do with your money. I am trying to protect you as a person, as a man, your mental and your financial state. Thanks for watching. God bless.